Yo, what's up, guys? Welcome back. Today we're looking at women getting called out for double standards, questioning their own behavior, and even admitting that maybe men had a point all along. Some of these clips are absolutely wild. But let's get into it. Right after you subscribe, of course.
Girls girl culture is getting out of hand. Like, I'm realizing you cannot actually be a girls girl unless you're 100% okay with just being wrong all the time. Like, it's insane. Women will talk to other women like they owe them this, like, allegiance just because they're both women. And they'll say the most out-of-pocket thing. They're like, yes, girl, I just got an abortion and slept with 24 people and did my first dance at the strip club. And you're supposed to go, yes, girl, slay. Wow, that's so empowering. Like, being a girl's girl just means you can't have any critical thought, or, like, you have to support the worst decisions in the world. You can't be like, whoa, girl, that is, like, super not good for you. Are you okay? Like, what is going on? Like, do you need something? Do you need help? Like, that is not normal. That's not good. No, you have to go, oh my gosh, girly pop, that's so boss, babe. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Like, a woman could commit freaking genocide. And if you want to be a girl's girl, you have to be like, yes, queen, slay those people. Yes. Like, I don't think I can be a girl's girl. I just can't be. I can't be one.
And there it is. Apparently, being a girl's girl means turning your brain off and clapping for literally anything. Bro, there's a difference between support.
I'm not sure what their marriage was like before the divorce, but relationships rarely fall apart because of just one incident. It's usually the result of many unresolved issues building up over time. What really stands out here is the decision to bring such personal problems to millions of people online. Sharing private relationship drama on social media often creates even more conflict instead of solving anything. Today, we've gathered some of the wildest divorce-related clips on the internet, and trust me, you won't want to miss a single one.
And the biggest mistake women make is staying in a place where they are tolerated instead of appreciated. Do not waste your time, youth, and beauty on the wrong man. You can mold yourself into the perfect woman for a man, but if he does not see the value in you, he will never treat you well. And for that reason alone, you should run as fast as you fucking can, shoelaces tied or not. Don't look back, because I promise you, nothing is worse than staying in a place where you are with somebody that makes you feel alone. Men truly know no end to taking, especially if you are a good woman who gives and tries. A man that is not for you will deplete the fuck out of you. And he will not feel bad about it. And he will keep going until you have absolutely nothing else to give. So please do yourself the favor of setting yourself free, because I promise you the wrong man never will. He will keep you around for as long as you're down to be around him. Okay? Okay. I love you guys so motherfucking much. Bye!
Nah, this is the classic leave him immediately speech turned up to 11. The message sounds empowering, but there's a funny contradiction here. If every imperfect relationship means run, then nobody actually learns how to communicate or compromise. And saying a man will...
As mentioned earlier, this situation was about much more than simply cleaning the house. From what we can see, they had been spending long hours renovating and improving their home. After putting in 12-hour workdays, asking someone to do a little cleanup doesn't seem unreasonable. This appears to be a classic case of frustration building because one partner felt their efforts weren't being appreciated.
As she describes in her videos. This is what the comments was looking. Do not normalize this. 62.9K likes by females. Me at 19, I'm lying. This was last week. I'm 27, passed out drunk on the floor. Baby girl, please, let's go to the club. 596,000 likes by females. All I gotta do is scroll and be thankful that this isn't my life. 46,100 likes by females. Melly's Mel says, married at 19 is like leaving the party at 8 p.m. Girl, on board, let's go pursue higher education. Look at the likes. I had 3 boyfriends by 19. Me at 19, passed out drunk. It's crazy how proud females are nowadays to be promiscuous, bro. Like, that's insane. Like, this female right here, bro, literally got married at 19 years old, and she's happily married because she wanted to do this, and this is the life that she wanted for herself. And what do all these women do? Shame her for it. Talk about, nah, you're supposed to be out here like the rest of us, hoeing. Crazy!
Bro really thought getting married at 19 would trigger applause from everyone. Instead, the comments basically turned into a competition over who had the wildest teenage years. And that's the interesting part. Nobody has to want marriage at 19, but why shame someone who does? If she's genuinely happy, committed, and chose that life voluntarily, let her live. Crazy how do what makes you happy suddenly comes with a terms and conditions page when someone chooses differently.
If you actually think that it is okay for women to be half naked in public and wear whatever they want, you would have no problem with your husband going to Hooters. You would have no problem with him going to Twin Peaks. You would have no problem with him going to a strip club. The fact that a man has to look away from a woman who is half naked to be considered faithful proves that it is promiscuous to wear revealing clothing in public. Saying that women can wear whatever they want and there's nothing wrong with it is like saying it's okay for drug dealers to sell crack as long as your husband doesn't buy it. Like, what?
And there it is, the Hooters comparison. But hold on, bro. Clothing and going somewhere specifically designed around sexual entertainment aren't automatically the same thing. The real question is boundaries inside a relationship, not whether someone's outfit passes a morality test. If your relationship has agreed boundaries, cool. If it doesn't, yelling promiscuous at strangers isn't exactly solving anything. Crazy part is turning personal relationship preferences into universal laws. That's where the argument starts falling apart.
Unpopular opinion. A lot of women say that they want a man that they can learn things from until he starts teaching. The moment he corrects you, it's an argument. The moment he gives you a different perspective, it's a debate. The moment he challenges your thinking, now he's trying to control you. But here's a real question. Do you want a man with wisdom and that you can actually learn from? Or do you just want a man who agrees with everything that you say? Because you can't ask for leadership, guidance, and experience, then reject it every time it makes you feel uncomfortable. Everybody wants a teacher until the lesson challenges their ego.
This one actually has a point until it gets exaggerated. There's a huge difference between a man offering wisdom and a man demanding obedience. If every correction becomes control, yeah, that's ridiculous. But the reverse is also true. Being confident doesn't automatically make someone right. Bro, you don't become a philosopher just because you lowered your voice. A healthy relationship should allow both people to challenge each other. Otherwise, you don't have leadership or partnership. You've got one person giving lectures and the other pretending to take notes.
I learned something today. Men are not wrong. I used to roll my eyes, about, oh men, they don't fucking know. But men are like women and this, oh, we want to do everything for ourselves. Generation is why men don't help. Absolutely is. As a female, I am going to say this, and I'm not a picked female. I was born a female, okay? And I'm going to be honest with you. Ladies, I asked for help today for a tire to get changed. And I got reprimanded by nothing but women. Now, mind you, I've changed my whole bumper, headlights and stuff. Like, I know how to change. I didn't have the tools and I didn't want to do it, okay? I'm tired and I just did my nails. I don't want to fucking change a tire. Ladies, we are the reason why men don't want to help, okay? Like, up and down the comments of me asking for help, women are just like, we could do it, get a YouTube video. We could do it, get a YouTube video. Like, I didn't fucking think that. I paid for ChatGPT. If I really wanted to change a tire, I would have fucking did it myself. I'm not a complete idiot. But yes, men are right. We are genuinely the fucking reason. We are genuinely the reason why men don't help or want to do anything. And ladies, you certainly do want their fucking help when it comes to money. So stop saying you don't want their help. Oh, they ain't helping. They ain't helping that. All they good for. They really are all good for just dick and money. But at the end of the day, really, that's really why men ain't helping. I'm sorry, the hair is crazy. I've been outside, and thankfully a gentleman did finally help me when he saw two buffoons outside trying to get a tire off because women have to have women power all the fucking time. Ladies, we're tired. And we're tired because we're doing everything on our own. Yes, I'm thankful for a man for once. This will probably be the only time y'all hear me say that. Fuck you.
Nah, this is comedy. She asked for help changing a tire, and apparently the comment section declared war on the concept of male assistance. Then she basically says, ladies, we might be the problem here. And honestly, that's the funniest part. She didn't need a motivational speech or a YouTube tutorial. She needed somebody with the tools to change the tire. And then a guy finally shows up and saves the day. Bro really walked into the battlefield like, all right, move aside.
You said, why ugly men have high standards for women?
Yeah, I think it's very strange. Like, it's always the fuggliest men that have the most to say.
But who are you to appraise men of how they look? What if they think they're a 10?
Well, again, beauty is in the eye of the beholder. I mean, what I might think is a 10, someone might think is, a 5.
But like maybe these men who you think are ugly, like a lot of women think they're 10s.
Okay,
And so wouldn't
I'm
it
not a
be
lot of
fair for them
women.
to have high standards?
No.
Also, what's wrong with having high standards even if you're not attractive?
I mean, I just think like you need to take a good hard look in the mirror and be like, all right, I'm a fugly man and I shouldn't have such high standards.
Should fugly women also think that way?
I don't think women are fugly. I think some are.
So there's fugly men, but not fugly women?
Absolutely.
Are all women 10s?
Sure, yeah.
Are all men 10s?
No.
Interesting how that works.
Okay, this argument exposes itself immediately. Ugly men shouldn't have high standards. Fine. But then the same logic suddenly disappears when women enter the conversation. Then we get, all women are 10s. Bro, what happened to the rating system? You can't demand fairness while changing the rules halfway through, and saying every woman is automatically attractive while men need to earn the right to have standards is exactly the double standard being criticized. Crazy part is she basically defeated her own argument in real time.